Hi beautiful souls, so welcome to the Scene of Tarot with me, Natasha. We have another pick a card reading for you guys today. If you are new here, then welcome, and if you are one of my subscribers returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. It's really appreciated. Today we are asking Spirit, well, not even really Spirit, it's more we're asking your angels, what message do they have? So this is just a message that you really need to hear at the moment, whether it's kind of about anything. I've kept it very open. So some of these messages might resonate in different ways. So for some of you, maybe it's more career or love, but they're very general and just something you really need to hear. It's meant to be kind of uplifting and, you know, motivational. So we have 4 piles for you guys today. We have pile 1 here with the opalite crystal, pile 2 with the pyrite, we have pile 3 with green aventurine, and then we have pile 3 with the citrine crystal. So have a little think about which one you are drawn to, and then pop down to the description box below and yeah, click on your link and go to your reading, and I will see you in a minute. Hey pile 1, so if you chose the opalite crystal, this is your reading. So just a reminder guys, if you would like a private reading, then do remember to check out my description box below, so you can either email me, DM me on Instagram or Facebook, and I'll get in touch with you, and I always have half price for your first reading. So you have King of Swords, you have 9 of Wands, let's just move that slightly, 3 of Swords, and Ace of Cups in reverse guys. And then with your cards, your oracle cards here, you have Abundance. Is that on there? Yes it is, right. You have Dance, and then finally you have Step Out of Your Comfort Zone. So what your angels are saying to you. So up here guys, there's a lot of very serious energies, and I feel like down here it's a lot more joyous and fun, and I think that's partly what Spirit is saying. There is a need for you guys to have more joy and happiness in your life, because you do have the Ace of Cups in reverse, which is, it's always nice to see the Ace of Cups even when it is in reverse, because it has the potential of turning around. So at the moment I feel like your happiness in general, kind of joy for life, is just being drained at the moment. That cup is upside down, so everything is flowing out. So I think you guys really need to focus on yourself, your own happiness, how to get out of the kind of funk that you're in at the moment, because you do have the 3 of Swords, which is my least favourite card, because I feel like a lot of other cards that people think are scary kind of have like a nice, they have a lesson that goes along with it, whereas the 3 of Swords just feels just generally sad. There is obviously time for you after to heal, which you know, you might be able to heal some past wounds as well as like kind of the wounds that you're going through and the hurt and pain right now. But it just feels generally, I feel like there's never a kind of lesson to it, other than it's just something you have to get through and work at healing the wounds the best you can at the moment, and just taking it day by day. And I feel like you guys have kind of been doing that with the 9 of Wands here. So the person in the card is like kind of wounded. They've put up, I feel like they've put up this wall of wands to protect themselves from more incoming attacks. And I feel like maybe this is the energy you guys are in at the moment. Your walls are kind of up, and you're just feeling generally hurt with that 3 of Swords. And I feel like you guys need to just, obviously it's very easy for me to say, You should, guys, just focus on your happiness. But as much as possible, I feel like there is a need for you to bring some happiness into your life, so you can start to get over that kind of Three of Swords energy. And with the King of Swords here, I feel like this is... I kind of feel like it's almost like Queen of Swords-esque as well. Like, there's a real need for you to like cut out stuff that's not serving you. And that might actually cause you some pain to begin with. But I think in the long term, it's going to be so much better for you guys. You're going to have a lot more joy in your life. So I think there is a need for you to be kind of King of Swords-esque, kind of cold, maybe a bit logical, analytical, really have that deep look at what is causing you the pain and what's not serving you, and do your best to wield that sword and cut it out of your life. Because what your angels want you to know is that there is a potential for abundance, because Ace of Cups in the upright is that very much like abundant energy, like it's emotional abundance. It's obviously overflowing. That happiness, that joy, there's just so much of it in your life. It can just not be contained in one cup. So you're able to give it to others, and you can give it freely without feeling depleted yourself. But at the moment, it's kind of just leaking out. It's just falling out, and you're not really controlling it. Your angels want you to know that, you know, abundance is coming your way. It's got blessings are coming to you. So hold your faith, ask your angels and your spirit guides for these blessings. Maybe ask for like gifts, anything that's going to really help brighten your day. Whether it is just something out of the blue that might make you happy, like listening to the radio and your favourite song comes on and it just lifts your mood that day. Ask your spirit guides to help your spirit guides and angels to help boost your mood, help bring you into a more happier state of being. And you have dance here. So I feel like with dance, this is very much, it's got move your body to music, dance with rhythm of life, manifest your dreams through dance. For me, I know when I'm feeling a bit sad, I quite like to have like a little dance in my room. I'll put on some of my favourite music, have a little bit of a dance. I do that sometimes. I've been known to do it when I've got home and I've been drunk. Not gonna lie. And I do that. There's a need for you just to move your body. Moving your body helps like with the energy flow. It helps with, you know, producing all those feel-good hormones in your body. That's going to really help boost your mood. And if you've been stuck in a rut in all this kind of hurt and sadness, this North Node here is telling you to step outside your comfort zone. So maybe take up a new hobby, go somewhere new as much as possible. Just change it up, because I feel like when you do change it up, that's going to really help you as well. It's going to boost your mood. You're going to find something fun and new to do, so you can focus on that and your happiness rather than focusing on the kind of pain and needing to protect yourself, like in the Nine of Wands, where it just sometimes I feel like you're protecting yourself, but almost I feel like he's like looking over his shoulder, like almost like paranoid, like the thing that's kind of coming after him almost doesn't exist. It's in his mind. So I feel like, yeah, you guys, there's things you can do to help boost your mood, and really try and work with your angels and your spirit guides, because they do want to help you. They don't want to see you miserable. So they want you to get in touch with them and ask for the help. Allow them to be involved in your life, to interfere in your life, to obviously only for good things, to bring you some joy and happiness. So that is everything I see for you guys. So I wanted to keep these short and sweet. And yeah, if this resonated with you, do comment down below. And if you like my style of content, I I do different types of readings, so I do love readings weekly, like your week ahead readings. It kind of, it varies, but if you love just general pick a card readings, then remember to hit that subscribe button. Hopefully I will see you guys again in another video. See you later. Hey, part 2, if you chose the pyrite crystal, this is for you guys. So we're asking what message do our angels have for you guys? So we'll take a look at your cards, and just remember, if you would like a private reading, do check out my email or Instagram or Facebook. You can message me on any of them and we can look at getting you a reading. So you have 7 of Cups choices, you have 2 of Swords, you have the Death card, and then you have King of Pentacles. So hopefully that all fits, yeah. And then you have cycles. Everything has its right time. Honour the cycles of your body. Time into the moon's magic. You have freedom in reverse. So in the upright it says, live wild and free, choose your freedom, claim your independence. You've got friendship, seek out your soul family, surround yourself with positive people, spend more time socialising. Oh, I love it, it's got a little red squirrel on there. I love red squirrels. You never see them anymore, really. A new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra, which is just been. So, you guys, I feel like you have so much ahead of you at the moment with this 7 of Cups. I feel like you have a lot of potential choices, and for some of you with that a new romantic cycle begins, this could be romantic choices. For some of you this could be job, it could be just general life choices. I feel like you are on the cusp of something really quite awesome. But at the moment I feel like maybe there's almost too many choices for you guys and you're just really struggling. I feel like you kind of, with this 2 of Swords, it has here difficulties, but I feel like this is you with the swords over your heart space. I feel like you're too much in your head about this and you need to be more in your emotions with that 7, because it is the 7 of Cups. I feel like you need to be more in your emotions, because I feel like if you're in your head about this, you're gonna overthink it way too much with all these different choices. I feel like you need to really tune in to what your heart wants and really listen to it. And with that 2 of Swords, I feel like you guys are not doing that. You're kind of maybe in a little bit of anxiety about just generally making that decision. But I feel like with the Death card, I like how it says rebirth on here. I feel like you're going through a real change at the moment. So I feel like for some of you, with the King of Pentacles coming up, I feel like for some of you this is definitely it's either your kind of way of life or it is your career, that kind of thing. So I feel like you're almost reinventing yourself right now, and you guys are, this is where you're kind of your heart space is closed off, because I feel like you haven't quite got there yet. You're in the midst of rediscovering yourself, reimagining yourself, reimagining what your life could be. And I feel like soon you are going to have that kind of completion with the Death card, and you are going to get that rebirth. And I think with that, once you've kind of gone through all that, that's going to really clear up your heart space. Because I feel like at the moment you have that Freedom card in the reverse, and usually I don't really read reversals for oracle cards. I just prefer, usually I just prefer them in the upright. But this came out and it just felt right being reversed. So I feel like you do feel with that Two of Swords, I feel like you are kind of trapped a little bit. And I think once you've gone through the process that you need to go through to have this kind of like rebirth, I feel like it's gonna kind of flip and you're gonna feel super free. You can see here it's like a Pegasus, so it's got those big beautiful like white feathered wings, and it's like live wild and free. And I feel like this is going to be it. And it says here, choose your freedom. And with this is all about choices and not being able to make the choice because your heart space is closed off. So I feel like when that happens, you're going to make that choice that is, I feel like it's going to give you your freedom back. You're going to be independent, and life is just going to be so much better. And with the King of Pentacles at the end, it has here mentor, and I feel like for some of you, if this is a question of career or life or what it is you should be doing next, maybe you're just very confused about where to go from right now, this is a sign that you guys find some kind of mentor, whether it is like an older friend that's done it, maybe it's an old colleague. Even sometimes I know before I reached out to old like lecturers when I had a bit of basically I was doing, at one point in my life I was doing a PhD and I was like really hating it and didn't know what to do, so I reached out to my old supervisor when I was for my undergraduate, who really helped me. So it could be anyone from your past, even if you've not contacted them for a while. Don't be worried about doing that, because I feel like this person is going to offer you that kind of friendship and the advice that you need. So it says here, seek out your soul family. Soul family can be people that you feel quite spiritually connected with, but I feel like in this case, it's not really. It doesn't need to be a soul, like your soul family. I feel like it just needs to be somebody that has that kind of life experience that you're looking for, that you need to like tap into. But definitely surround yourself with positive people that are going to help you make the correct decisions for your life. And what I find interesting is that a new romantic cycle begins, and then you also have that card cycles. So I feel like this may be something that you have gone through already, and maybe you just didn't quite learn the lesson the first time round, or whatever it is. I feel like you've done this, so I feel like it's this is the time with the Death card here. I feel like this is the time you actually learn your lesson, learn what you were meant to learn, and kind of end that cycle and start something new. And I think that cycle, as it says here, everything has its right time. So I feel like you guys are kind of really you are in that right time now for making this new choice in your life. And for some of you, I do feel like that is a new romantic cycle. But I feel like, with Libra, it's all about love and balance and harmony. I feel like it can be anything that is going to bring some more balance to your life. Anything that's gonna kind of, if you've been working too hard, or even like playing too hard, maybe you've been unemployed for a while and that's got you down. Maybe now you're going to find a job and that's going to balance out your life. So I feel like there's whatever's coming for you is going to bring a lot of balance to you guys. So that's everything that I see for you. If you enjoyed this reading, please do leave a big thumbs up. You can comment down below because I do love hearing from you guys and how it resonates. And thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you again in another video. Hey beautiful souls, if you chose the green aventurine, this one is for you guys. So let's get straight into this. Just remember, if you do want a private reading for anything that is on your mind, do remember to look down in the description box because I have my email, or you can also contact me on Instagram or Facebook. So we have 5 of crystals, persistence, new possibilities. You have King of Shells, which is, so crystals is pentacles, shells is cups. You have 2 of crystals. And you have 4 of crystals. So a lot of pentacles energy going on for you guys. So I feel like you're very focused at the moment on your career, your home, your kind of very like physical life, your finances. You have here anger. Safely express your anger. Use anger as a positive force. Honor all your emotions as sacred. You have growth. Seek out a mentor or guide. Take baby steps as you grow. Be willing to learn from others. Then you have a time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. You have your hard work is paying off. So, as I said, you guys have a lot of pentacles, crystals energy here. And you also have 2 earth signs as well. So yeah, is Capricorn Earth? Do you know what Capricorn is? Yeah, it's got a big sister. It's the for some reason Capricorn. I always think, I think because it's the devil. It's related to the devil card. It has that that energy that I always think it is a fire sign. I don't know why. Very, very weird. I don't know. Anyway, you guys have a lot of earth sign, a lot of earthy energy here, and a tiny bit of emotions here with the King of Shells. So I feel like at the moment it's really time for you to try and, you know, master your emotions with this with the King of Shells turning up, and maybe particularly for you guys, as the anger card did show up, it could be that you are generally feeling like it doesn't need to be like super like aggressive anger. It could just be annoyance at the situation you're in at the moment, or generally with your life, whatever's happening. It's just causing that like that kind of anger that, like, it might not necessarily be like an outburst today or tomorrow, but it's this thing that like slowly builds up. And I feel like there's a need for you guys to kind of use that anger and that annoyance and kind of channel it. Be like King of Cups, where they're able to, you know, use their emotions. They can control them, and I feel like they can harness them in a really positive way. So there is a need for you to use that as maybe as like the driving force you need in your career to keep going forward. So I feel like as well you're going through, I like that you have, so you have the 2, 4 and then 5. There's kind of like progressive numbers here. You've got with the growth card as well. It says seek out a mentor, guide, take baby steps as you grow, be willing to learn from others. I feel like the one card that's almost missing here that would go very well with this is the 3 of crystals. Because then it would be 2, 3, 4, 5. So you guys at the moment are learning, you're growing. I feel like you need to be, this anger could be even directed at yourself. Maybe you feel like you're not progressing as fast as you want, because you do have a lot of earth energy here, which is obviously that slower moving energy. So there's a need for you guys to accept this, to accept that, you know, everything's not going to move like at super like fast speed, but you are moving forward and you're doing a great job, I feel. With the cards that are here, because it says your hard work is paying off. So you guys need to know that if this is your career and you feel like you're not moving forward, just know, I feel like keep some faith, because you're going to be soon reaping the benefits. It's not going to be like that forever. And just keep, I feel like just keep going almost with this card. So time to give rather than to take. So just keep putting that effort in. Keep turning up every day, giving it your all, because I feel like soon, rather than having to give all the time, you're going to be able to receive. You're going to be able to receive like a lot of good things. You have the Five of Crystals here. It says persistence, new possibilities. I feel like you are going to be getting, your angels want you to know that you are going to be getting some new possibilities coming through soon. As it says, oh sorry, as it says here, your hard work's paying off. I feel like that's going to be in these kind of new opportunities, but you do need to have persistence. It's not going to be overnight, but just keep going. And I feel like generally it's going to bring a lot of these opportunities. I feel like it's going to bring some balance back to your life with the Two of Crystals. Maybe at the moment it says the time to give rather than take. Maybe with the Two of Crystals it's always like one is higher than the other, and it may feel like that you're just constantly giving and giving and giving till you can't give anymore. Especially with the Five of Crystals there, which in Rider-Waite can be very much feeling like kind of out in the cold, like almost like you wouldn't have any more to give, like you've kind of already given it all, you have nothing left. But just so you know, balance is going to be restored soon. I feel like this is going to flip. You're going to be able to receive and you won't have to give so much. It could be that you're coming up to a promotion or something like that. You've had to work really hard, or for some of you maybe there's just like projects, you've had like loads and loads of projects going or whatever the case is, and you've just been constantly putting in those hours, and soon you're going to be given, like, you're going to get that reward, whether it's money or extra time off, something like that. It's going to restore some balance. And I feel like with the Four of Crystals here, sometimes with the Two of Crystals you might feel like it is kind of out of control almost, even though it's in that loop where you're constantly going through the peaks and troughs. Sometimes it feels like, oh my god, this is going, like, you're going to be going up and it's going up really quickly, and then it's like free falling. Just know that you actually have a lot of control over it. You are secure, you're safe, and you don't need to stress about it too much, because I feel like with that anger, this anger could be quite or the stress could be causing like some of this anger. But just know that you're all safe. There's nothing to worry about. You're going to get rewarded soon. I feel that's what your angels want you to know. So for you guys, that's everything. I wanted to keep these readings short and sweet. I didn't feel like I needed to go on too much. So if you enjoyed this and would like to see similar readings, or if you want, I also do a weekly reading on a Sunday, so it's your kind of week ahead. And also I do love readings as well. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, then do hit that subscribe button, because you get to see more of this content. And thank you so much for being here, and I will see you guys around. Hey, pile 4. So last but not least, if you chose that citrine crystal, this is your reading. So let's get all the cards out, and just remember, if you would like a private reading, do contact me through the email in my description box down below, or you can contact me through Instagram or Facebook. So we have 7 of Cups, we have 9 of Cups, we have the 8 of Pentacles, and then we have the Empress. I love the Empress card in this deck, and I think it's because there's just so much gold on there. It just feels like a lot of gold. I really love that. And then you have Patience. Pause before you take action. Trust that divine timing is at work. Be patient and play whilst you wait. Receive. Be open to receiving goodness. Believe you are worthy of abundance. A gift is coming to you soon. You have Celebration. A positive outcome is assured. Celebrate your success. Enjoy your achievements. And then you have Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. So guys, what are your angels wanting to say to you guys? So I do feel like at the moment there is actually a benefit of you being in this kind of dreamy Seven of Cups energy. With the Seven of Cups and then the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like this is saying at the moment, don't, as it says here, pause before you take action. So before you start really trying to work on something, I feel like there is a need for you to be very much in this dreamy state, because I feel like when you're kind of not working on things, you're kind of letting it go around in your mind and you're thinking about it and you're thinking of all the possibilities. I feel like that's going to put you in a really good, like, creative space. So with cups, I feel like they can be where if you're dreamy and you're kind of like dreamy and artistic, it goes quite nicely with the Empress, where this can be obviously fertile time in the traditional sense, but also a time for ideas, a time for thinking of coming up with, whether it is business ideas, whatever it is for you. This is really a time for you to be dreaming and thinking and just imagining all the possibilities, because the card does say at the moment to have that patience. So I feel like whatever it is, I feel like you're going to be kind of almost like, I feel like in this dreamy state as well, you're going to be manifesting it, because you have there the Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. So I feel like whatever it is you're manifesting will come true, will come to you. Just, you need to put in, I feel like you need to put in that mental work, that like visualization, your affirmations, that kind of thing. But it may not be that you need to do a lot of physical work. Maybe the timing isn't quite right for you to do that work, but you just need to put in almost like the background work. And having that patience is really going to help actually drive it forward. I feel like then it's going to be in the right time for you to then actually start making those actions, because it could be that there's something that you're not actually aware of at the moment that may be blocking you, and by waiting it's going to kind of get that block out of the way. So I feel like that's, again, with that, don't let pride get in your way. So I feel like maybe you feel like you have to be working, you have to be like seen to be doing something to kind of, maybe if it is some sort of business idea, maybe you think that if you aren't going full steam ahead with it, people are going to start talking about you. Maybe they think you're a failure because, you know, you're not doing anything on your business, but actually you're just waiting, because here you have two very positive cards. So you have receive. Be open to receiving goodness. Believe you are worthy of abundance. A gift is coming to you soon. So I feel like whatever it is, I like that she's kind of got that. It looks like a crystal ball. Like she knows what's coming in the future, so she's not worried about it. She's just chilling out with her unicorn. There's butterflies on here, so that's all about transformation. So I feel like in the background things are transforming, things are happening, creating for goodness to come into your life. And it comes right under that wish fulfillment, so that is nice to see. And you also have here celebration. So you have a positive outcome is assured. Celebrate your success, enjoy your achievements. So you guys are going to be achieving. This is something that is going to happen. And you kind of not had to put in too much work. It's all about believing in it and affirming it, and really just living in that kind of end game. So whatever it is you want to happen, I feel like Spirit is saying stop working so hard and start using your natural born power to start manifesting, because I feel like right now you're going to be doing it quite easily, because even though the Empress is not she's not usually a card of manifestation, I would say, but here I feel like she's just very calm, she's very assured, and I feel like she's just, I feel like, yeah, usually she's pregnant as well, but in here she's not. I just feel like she's already certain of her future, and I feel like that's what you need to be. You need to know that this is going to happen, and you have that celebration. You do have owls on here as well, which I feel like are very much creatures of intuition and wisdom. So I feel like really use that intuition as well. Really tap into what it is you want and start putting your intentions out there into the universe. Ask your angels. I feel like your angels want you to ask them for help in your manifestation, to help bring them to you, because they want it. They want to see you succeed, and they want it to be easy for you. They don't want you to have to work super hard all the time for very little, so they want to help you along the way. Yeah, and that's quite short, but that's everything that I'm seeing for you guys. So if you resonate with this reading, do head down to the comment section, drop me a comment. You can leave me a thumbs up, it's very much appreciated. And hopefully if you enjoyed this content and would like to see more of this, but also I do love readings. I do a weekly reading on a Sunday that looks at your week ahead. If any of that's of interest to you, then hit that subscribe button so you can keep up to date with my content. And hopefully I will see you again in the future.